So sometimes people have said to me, how did caviar used to, how was it imported into the UK? And caviar 100 years ago came in a crock. This one says fresh, unpressed, Riga Caviari, imported by W.N. Tongue and Sons in Hull. So this is how it came in. Obviously it's sealed. Guessing there's no caviar in there. Doesn't feel like there's any caviar in there. And this is how they kept it. And they kept it in ice, and it would have quite a long life on it. I think they pasteurized it as well. And also the caviar, they used to provide caviar in a toothpaste tube. And that was pressed caviar. So all the dregs of the caviar would get put into this tube and then would be sort of squirted out like toothpaste. And some people, there's a couple of people in London who love pressed caviar, quite difficult to get hold of because now you do need to use quite a lot of caviar. So I just wanted to show you, these are just a selection of the different things that we've got for caviar. So this is a lovely Fortnum & Mason's pot, which says, by appointment to the King, which must have been, I guess, the Queen's father, who was George VI. I hope I've got that right. This is another Fortnum & Mason's, which is much newer, which was the appointment to the Queen. Just a top, I guess I bought somewhere. Again, an appointment to George VI. This is, I've never heard of this place, but this is Buck's Club, Best Fresh Caviar. So generally caviar now, we drop the E, we don't use the E on the end. So that was obviously some amazing club in London. This is another crock in Piccadilly, Jackson's. And maybe they were the tea people, I don't know, but it just says there, caviar, I don't know what that means. Jackson's in Piccadilly, and by appointment too. And it would be interesting, maybe that was, that could have been Edward VII. I think that possibly was, so this is quite old. And then the last one, this is the company I worked for many years, W.G. White's. This is a really lovely crock. And this was run by Mr. White, and then his two daughters ran it in Piccadilly. And they were one of the oldest caviar companies in the world, but that's a really lovely jar. So it just tells you how it came in, just in ice, in these sort of rather interesting looking, not very attractive actually, crocks, but that was the way that caviar was always kept.